I tracked $5,000 through Wise and Revolut over 60 days. Here's which platform put more money in my account. Every comparison video uses hypothetical numbers. Not this one. Over the last 60 days, I routed real client payments through both Wise and Revolut. 12 invoices. 3 currencies, USD, Euro, and GBP. I tracked every fee, every exchange rate, every delay in a spreadsheet. And the difference? It's bigger than you'd think. Today, I'm showing you the exact numbers so you can decide which platform is actually cheaper for your income profile. Let's start with setup. Both platforms charge nothing to create a basic account. But here's where it gets tricky. If you want a local USD account number to receive wires directly from US clients, Wise charges a one-time verification fee of about $30. Revolut? Free. But to get fast settlements and their premium currency conversion rates, Revolut keeps pushing you toward the metal tier, that's €15 a month. So on year 1, you're already comparing $30 on Wise versus $180 on Revolut. That's a $50 swing before you even receive your first payment. Now let's look at the Revolut dashboard. You can see how they position the metal upsell right in the app: premium conversion rates, instant settlements, priority support. On the surface, it sounds worth €15 a month. But let's dig into what you actually pay in real fees across a month of invoices. I received 12 invoices over 60 days. 3 from Upwork in USD, 4 as direct bank wires in Euro from European clients, 2 PayPal pulls in GBP, and 3 as SWIFT transfers in mixed currencies. Let me show you the fee breakdown in a chart. On the y-axis, total fees in dollars. On the x-axis, the transaction category. You can see that Wise charged me a combined $42 across all 12 invoices. Revolut charged $78. That's $36 more on Revolut before we even calculate the metal subscription. But the breakdown tells the story. Let me break this down by transaction type. For incoming USD wires, Wise charged $3 per transaction. That's a flat fee they're transparent about. Revolut charged $0 on the wire itself, but they hit you with a hidden 1.5% spread on the currency conversion. On a $1,000 invoice, that's $15. Do that 3 times a month, and Wise's flat fee looks like a bargain. For Euro direct bank transfers, the pattern flips. Wise's mid-market conversion is solid, but Revolut settles instantly into your Euro balance. That speed matters if you're converting mid-month when rates shift. Here's the thing that surprised me most. Revolut's weekend FX freeze. If you receive a payment on Friday afternoon and don't convert immediately, Revolut locks you at their worst rate all weekend until Monday morning. Wise doesn't have this. You can convert anytime and lock in the mid-market rate whenever you choose. On one Friday received invoice of €2,000, I waited until Tuesday to convert because I knew a rate shift was coming. Wise let me do that instantly. Revolut? My balance was frozen. That cost me about $11 in lost rate timing. Now let's look at speed. I timed every payment from the moment it left my client's account to the moment I could actually spend or move that money. Upwork payments to Wise took 3 to 4 business days. Upwork to Revolut took 1 to 2 days. That's the benefit of their banking partnerships. But here's the catch. Revolut shows the money immediately as pending. Wise also shows it pending. But Wise let me convert and move it before the settlement was actually complete. Revolut held it locked until full settlement. That 1-day difference matters if you're paying contractors or covering expenses on day 2. Let me show you the Revolut activity feed for comparison. Same payment date, different settlement times. You can see pending in red, then cleared in green. Notice the 3-day gap compared to Wise's 2-day. It's not huge, but when you're freelancing and you need to pay yourself or cover an urgent bill, that day matters. Direct bank wires tell another story. I received two €500 wires from regular European clients. Wise processed both in about 1 business day. Revolut processed them in roughly the same time, but because they hit you with the FX spread on conversion, the net amount you could spend was lower. On a €500 wire, Wise's fee was $2. Revolut's spread? $7.50. Over a year of monthly client payments, that's $90 extra in fees, just for converting euro. Now the outbound piece. I needed to send money to a contractor in India, a freelancer in the Philippines, and transfer some to my personal US bank account. Wise charged me a flat $4 per international transfer, plus their mid-market spread. Revolut charged nothing on the transfer itself if you use their in-app method, but again, their FX spread was bigger. On a $300 send to India, Wise charged $5.70 total. Revolut charged $8 because of the spread. Small amounts? Add them up. Across 12 transactions, that gap compounds fast. Let's talk about the actual verdict. Across these 60 days and $5,000, here's what left my account. Wise, $4,958 net. Revolut, $4,922 net. That's a $36 difference. But remember, Revolut's Metal tier costs €15 a month. So on year 1 with these payment patterns, Revolut costs you an extra $198. That's significant. But here's where it gets nuanced. If you receive mostly Euro or GBP and rarely touch USD, the Metal's instant settlement and their competitive Euro rates might actually save you money. If you're high-volume USD only, Wise wins every time. So here's my recommendation based on your income profile. If you're freelancing sub $3,000 a month, mostly USD, and using Upwork or direct bank wires, go with Wise. The flat fees add up slower, and you don't need the Metal tier to be profitable. If you're mixed currency, lots of Euro clients, some GBP, occasional USD, and you can stomach the Metal subscription, Revolut settlement speed might be worth it if you need cash flow flexibility mid-month. And if you're high volume, over $5,000 a month with multi-currency, you probably need both. Use Wise as your primary account for USD collection and transparent conversion. Use Revolut as a backup for Euro clients who need instant settlement. Here's what I want you to do. I've built a free Google Sheets template that shows you my actual invoices, the fees charged by each platform, and a calculator that lets you plug in your own numbers. Download it, enter 12 of your recent invoices, and it'll tell you exactly which platform costs you less. Drop your monthly volume in the comments below. How much are you earning? What currencies? How often do you transfer? I'll reply with my personal recommendation for your setup. Because the data is clear, but only you know your actual workflow. Let's get you saving money. Thanks for watching. If this helped you figure out which platform to use, hit that subscribe button for more data-backed freelancer finance experiments. Next week, we're testing how to avoid Swift fees entirely using crypto bridges. Yeah, you heard that right. See you then. Grab the free Google Sheets fee tracker linked below. Plug in your own invoices and it'll calculate which platform costs you less. Drop your monthly volume and currencies in the comments and I'll tell you which one I'd pick for your exact setup. Let's get you saving money.